What is up guys, Arolf here, back again with another video, and today we'll be taking a look at the Marvel Legends X-Men Origins Wolverine. So let's get into it. So taking a look around the packaging, on the top you get Marvel Legends series, same thing on the side with a silhouette of Wolverine on the side, on the back here, and on the other side with the UPC at the bottom, so scan it if you want it. And without further ado, let's get into it. Now doing some size comparisons, here's Wolverine next to the 20th anniversary Fox figures, including Stan Lee and Hulk. Also a couple of comic book figures like Deadpool's, Wolverine, and Venom. So just side-by-side comparison next to the Amazon exclusive one. As you can see, the Amazon exclusive just stands a little taller because of his hair, obviously. But you can see right here, this is supposed to be the representation of him in Origins. So this one right here, the Amazon one, is the supposedly X2 version, so my apologies for mistaking that. But you can see the sculpting is pretty much the same. It's just the hair sculpts are different, and if you want, you can do some head swappings. For Wolverine's accessories, you get an alternative relaxed head sculpt. I really do like this head sculpt. Great likeness to Hugh Jackman. You get a separate sculpted hair, which has some nice brown highlights in it. And you can see the beard here is painted on, but it's also sculpted. But this is what it looks like on the figure, which looks very cool as opposed to that terrible looking screaming head sculpt. You also get a pair of fists, just basic fist. And just to show you, yeah, look at him, no claws. And now just comparing this one next to the X2 head sculpt, as you can see, the facial expressions are slightly different, but with the hair, it's completely different. But you can see there are some brighter highlights in the X2 version, but great sculpts nonetheless. You also have the option of head swapping, so if you want a more accurate X-Men Origins or a jacketed X2 Wolverine, there you go. So taking a closer look at Wolverine, starting off with that screaming head sculpt, which is default on the figure. You can see they have the sculpting details. They just added a little too much digital printing tech inside those sculpting details, which makes it look like his face is a little dirty to me. It does look dirty, but you can see the nice slick back hair with the highlights. Looking inside right there, you see the butterfly joints right there, which gets hindered, which is quite unfortunate. You can see he utilizes that double ball dumbbell joint, so no hinge joint on the head there. You can see it's painted all the way through and through right there. See on the back, nothing much. See some nice texturing paint details, not sculpting details. They're pretty basic. There's not a lot of leather texturing details, but you can see the claws here are kind of, they seem brittle, but they seem durable as well. So they could snap on you if you're not too careful, but I think they'll do alright. And you can see the legs here, they have been reused from the Amazon exclusive Wolverine. Just different colors, obviously. You can see the boots here, no texturing details, just brown, and peg holes at the bottom of his feet. Now for Wolverine's articulation, the head is on a double ball joint, so it does rotate all the way around. It can look up that far, which is okay. It's good. It's not great. It can look down that much, which is disappointing. Wish down a little further, but there you go. You also get some side-to-side movement, tilty shifty head movement right there. You also get forward and back movement right there. And you also have the rotation at the arms here, which do rotate all the way around. They bend outward that far, a little over 90 degrees, and they go inward that much. And as I mentioned before, the butterfly joint, so you can move forward and back like so. It's kind of hindered by the jacket, so this is where the arms move forward. That's how far you could move the butterfly joints and moving it back all the way. You could see if you want to do some lunging poses if you want. It's kind of loose on mine. I don't know about yours. He also has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows right there. Wrists are on hinges. They do rotate all the way around. They bend up that far, down that much. Same thing with the other hand here. Now his torso here is on a hinge, so he hinges forward like that. No clicks whatsoever, just one smooth hinge forward and back. So that's how far he moves back, which is okay. He also has a waist rotation, which rotates all the way around. Legs kick forward that far at 90 degrees, so he can sit like so. He can kick back just a little bit right there. And his thighs here can rotate all the way around. Upper thigh rotation, double jointed knees. His feet also bend down that far, which is very disappointing. I wish he had more, or I wish his pants had a little more give, or the sculpt of the pants had a little more give. And his feet bend up that far, which is terrible for me. He also has a rotation at the feet and an ankle pivot. His legs move outward that far, and doing the ankle pivot test. Hopefully this is easy. Yep, he's pretty well balanced, and he is good to go. So yeah, that is it guys. Hope you guys like it. If you did, drop a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and hit the bell to be notified when I upload a new video. Now when it comes to this figure, I like it. I like the head sculpt, I like the articulation. It's pretty much gold standard for Hasbro figures. You know what you're getting. If you're getting one Hasbro figure, you could expect it from other Hasbro figures, specifically Marvel Legends or the Star Wars Black Series. But when it comes down to this figure, they nail the likeness to Hugh Jackman. They just keep getting better and better with their head sculpts. Minor complaints. I do have complaints about the alternative head sculpt, or actually the head sculpt that you get on the figure, which is the Screaming head sculpt. I think the digital printing tech is a little off on it. I think they kind of over accentuated some of the wrinkles in the head, so it just looks weird, and the mouth area looks weird. It looks like he has gap in his teeth, which also look ugly. I don't know why they added the black lines there. Other than that, if you can get past that head sculpt, if you want an X-Men Origins Wolverine figure, this is a great representation of it. Other than those minor complaints, I also have complaints about the legs. The legs aren't straight, they're kind of bent outward, which is quite disappointing. So he does kind of angle to the side a little bit, so he doesn't stand up straight. I wish they had straighter legs on this guy, because the Amazon exclusive had straight legs, but this one is just, it's just bent outward. It's just very terrible. The QC control is just terrible. I know Hasbro has to mass produce these, so every store gets them, because this is not an exclusive. So you can find them at Target, Walmart, Hasbro Toy Shop, BBTS, all that stuff. So I can understand why the QC control is a problem. But other than that, he is a great Wolverine figure. If you can find him, good luck. He is a worthwhile in your 20th anniversary Marvel Legends collection. So be on the lookout for that, and be on the lookout for my other reviews. So yeah, that is it guys. Hope you guys like it. Arolf Morales. This is signing out. Peace.